The last thing a wildcat wants to do is actually touch you. They'll do anything to actually keep out of your way. But if you corner them and they're in extremis, they've got nowhere else to go, that's when you have to watch out, because then the wildness just gets multiplied sort of 10 times, and you're going to get injured, very badly injured probably.
The Highlands of Scotland, Britain's last truly wild place. A breathtaking landscape that even modern man has failed to tame. Whilst this land has proven to be more than man's equal, it has become a last refuge for an array of rare wildlife that once called all of Britain its home. Amongst these creatures, one embodies the spirit of the land more than any other. A creature so secretive and elusive that even to glimpse it is incredibly fortunate. Its name is Felis sylvestris grampia, the Scottish wildcat.
If we don't keep captive good wildcats, they're just going to become extinct in the wild. There'll be none left at all. Without captive breeding, they haven't got a chance, and they'll just go. And it could be sooner rather than later, maybe within the next 10 years or so.
As wildcats have got progressively rarer and domestic cats have got progressively more abundant, of course the risk of dilution with domestic cat genes has got greater and greater.
Hybridisation with the domestic cat means that the gene pool is being continually diluted, or at least we think it is.
Include habitat loss,
and they're also being exposed to domestic cat diseases, viral diseases such as feline leukemia virus.
Particularly the game shooting fraternity.
There may be only as few as 400 wildcats alive in Scotland today, which means the species would be critically endangered.
They are, without doubt, Britain's most endangered mammal and deserve the highest calibre of protection.
In theory, it's fully protected under the law. In practice, it doesn't really mean very much.
Scottish Natural Heritage, they advise government, but the government doesn't have to take notice. And a lot of the time it doesn't.
So I think to say that we haven't done anything in recent years is really quite unfair.
The first thing is to staunch the flow of domestic cat genes into the remaining wildcat population.
The wildcat is part of a long-standing natural heritage which has its history going back 2 million years.
We don't own the land, the wildcat owns the land as much as we do. The eagle owns this land, it was here before we were.
This is a special creature to the British Isles. It's a special creature to Scotland.
They will fight to the death for their freedom. They epitomise what it takes to be truly free, I think.